So the 2026 Lake Martin 50-mile race, I've had a couple days to kind of think back on this, so I just kind of want to go through it. We had rented this tiny house right down the road from the event starts, probably 10-minute drive. Really cool place, actually. I was surprised when you say tiny house, you often don't know what you're going to get, but this place was really nice. We were only there for one night, which is a little unfortunate. It would have been nice to stay after the race because I was absolutely exhausted. I would have paid somebody a hotel rate just to take a shower and lay down for a minute. Getting ready for tomorrow. Having some graham crackers and peanut butter. About to go sit at the pavilion before it gets dark and then take it easy. Little tiny house. Go for a swim.
I'm good.
Bet it's pretty chilly. Fire pit.
Maybe it would just be running around being dirty out there. Oh,
Yeah.
and it has firewood.
Yep. Nothing to start it. The weather was beautiful today. I mean, too bad it wasn't like this on race day, but we just kind of hung out by the fire and stayed out here till almost dark. Super nice. They're supposed to have a pretty legit aid station where they're cooking breakfast and lunch and everything like that, but gotta come prepared. Don't want to assume that and then get out there and not have anything, so make a few PB&Js. In hindsight, this was kind of a waste of time. I thought I would eat a lot more than I did, and I ate like 1.5 of these and just ended up not being able to keep anything else down. Ready to rock. Got the water bottles going. Get the stuff packed. Chalice is still asleep. About to go wake her up. Get going.
That's the rest of the
Yeah. Getting into the opening corral a little early here. They're wanting to take some pictures of everybody. Still waiting on the last few stragglers to get here. Take a few pictures and then get this thing underway. I followed or ran with Sierra pretty much the whole first section, the first 8-mile section to the aid station. I believe she actually left out a little bit ahead of me on the first aid station, but it's always cool to kind of run with somebody you know. I haven't ran with Sierra a whole lot, but we were having a good time. Little did we know that good time was going to turn pretty miserable as the sun started coming up. It was brutally hot today, which is like my kryptonite. But yeah, more on that shortly.
Little water crossing. Nice. Go ahead and get those shoes wet right off the bat. Whoa. No, boy. Actually feels kind of nice. For now.
Second time will be nice.
For now. Tenth of the way through. Man, it is hot. Stopped by the aid station. Chalice gave me my ice bandana. Feels a lot better. Refresh the water. Electrolytes, carbs. Got about 6 more miles to the next one. And everybody's separated out, so now I'm by myself, which is kind of nice. Kind of go at my own pace, not trying to push it and stay with anybody. It's a long day. Only about 9 miles in. About 41 and some change to go. Ooh, man, you gotta walk some of these steep hills. Damn, it's getting hot. And this ice bandana is a lifesaver. I think I'm gonna have to redo that one at every aid station, honestly. Glad I decided to bring that along.
I was already starting to realize that, man, maybe this is going to be a little more difficult than I thought. Already had to climb some decent hills. The legs were starting to feel it. We weren't even close to halfway done. So I was kind of re-evaluating my approach a little bit at this point.
Reeling them back in. See what we can do. Still a long way to go.
Despite the fact that I could see them, I mean, it's still too early to tell. I mean, you never know how people are feeling, and I don't think until at least after 30 miles can you have a good feel for what people are going to do. But I did feel good about at least seeing the people that were out in front of me and actually closing that distance.
A little over 14 miles in. Still feeling pretty good. hit the second aid station a little back. Little ice refreshing the bandana. Back at it. Man, we are not even halfway done. It's got to keep on hammering.
I mean, despite the heat and everything, I really did enjoy running these trails. They had a lot of different stuff. They had fire roads, they had a lot of single track, they had some rocky, rooty stuff, a lot of up and downhill. There was very few, if any, sections during this whole race where you're running flat. I mean, you're always either going down a hill or climbing up a hill. So it was a really good challenge.
I gotta remember to keep this pace under control. Kind of let it get away from me a little bit. That's a weird little turn.
Just coming into the last aid station on the first loop here. Got about 7 more miles to go before completing the first 25-mile loop. And can kind of see everybody up there, Henry, Chalice. The team just waiting on me to get in.
Trying to get this peanut butter and jelly sandwich down. Man, it is hot. Still not halfway there yet. Let's keep on plugging. Man, these hills out here, something else. I've just resigned myself to walking a lot of them. Little burning forest management area here. I love that smell. All right, just past 20, a little bit back. Getting through it. Well, I'm almost 30 miles in. Somebody told me I'm in first place. I find that hard to believe, but I guess we'll see. I haven't seen anybody in front of me for, well, since the halfway point, so maybe that's true. I don't know. I'll know when I get to the next aid station.
Jesse! Heck yeah, brother.
The photographer snapped some pretty cool pictures. I want to go ahead and just throw those up since I didn't record much towards the end. ended up finishing first overall, and Sierra was right behind me in second place, I think maybe 10, 12 minutes or something like that. She was really pushing me all day long. I don't think it was until the last maybe 7 miles that I actually put in a little separation, but she runs out of Fleet Feet in Tuscaloosa as well. Super happy with how this race turned out, and I've already signed up for the Mamba 100 miler in Tennessee towards the end of the year. So, really looking forward to that, and I'm going to keep everybody posted on the progress.